What is up, my Frosty brother? And my name is Arctic, and today I'm bringing you guys some discussion around the balance changes that are coming in 2.1 December update for Destiny. So, auto rifles, I'm just going to come out and say it. Auto rifles look like they're going to be a lot better. I don't necessarily know if it'll be the new meta again or the returning meta from vanilla Destiny, but I can already tell you guys that as of 2.0, I felt like auto rifles were in a pretty good spot. I can get away with using a lot of different auto rifles right now, especially the medium and high rate of fire, the Zalo Supercell or the Necrochasm slash Doctrine of Passing. But small increases to base damage across the board. The low rate of fire service regime seeing a 3% base damage increase. Medium rate of fire, 7% damage increase. That's the Zalo Supercell. And then high rate of fire, 4% base damage increase. Again, if you were not a fan of vanilla Destiny, that was the auto rifle era, you might not like 2.10 when it comes out. I'm probably leaning towards that. Being my prediction that auto rifle is going to come back in a pretty fierce way. I was not a fan of vanilla Destiny at all during that time period, so you could see me playing even less Destiny than I am right now because of these changes. Pulse rifles are seeing a significant nerf. They probably, and rightfully so, deserved it. I called this before it came out with my pulse rifles being on top, and sure enough, that's all you see right now in the meta. A lot of folks using the best pulse rifles out there: Hawksaw, Nerwin's Mercy, Bad Juju in some cases, and Red Death. Low rate of fire, that's the Messenger Spare Change, seeing a 9% base damage reduction. Medium rate of fire, No Time to Explain, Hawksaw, Red Death, 8% base damage reduction. High rate of fire, Bad Juju, 8% base damage reduction. And highest rate of fire, Grasp of Malik, 2% base damage reduction. And what these damage reductions mean essentially is that it's going to go from a 3 or 2 burst shot damage to a 1 more for all of them across the board. So, if you were at 3, it's going to go to 4. If you were at 2, it's going to go to 3. So, in situations where some of the engagements have been close, mainly for me, it's been like a couple auto rifles engagements or pulse rifle on pulse rifle. It just means that you're going to have a little bit more leeway in being able to move and kill people. I still think that the low rate of fire is Grasp Malik. It's going to be pretty dang on good. So I don't plan on switching from that, but I guess it'll feel more fair for other people that aren't using them. Hand cannons are getting an increase in aim down sight accuracy. And this is something that felt a little broken, I think, in 2.0. There's times when you'll aim down your sights, looks like you have an enemy guardian right in your sights. You shoot your shot, and it just disappears in thin air. Then you'll shoot the exact same shot, or what feels like the exact same shot over again, and you'll magically get a hit. And so, I feel like any increase to the aim down sight accuracy is better. My concern here is that in their playtest, they said the Hawkmoon all of a sudden rose to the top. It became the clear winner and favorite. I just don't have faith that that means across the board everything doesn't feel better for them based on whatever changes they're talking about. It just says increase aim down sights accuracy for more reliable shooting at close to medium range. No specific weapon tuning numbers, no percentage, no nothing, just an increase. Again, has me concerned because they mentioned the Hawkmoon standing out in their playtest. Anyone that's competitive at this game means that have used the Hawkmoon, which is very viable right now, could spell that means a lot more hand cannons are better, and that means that some of these are going to be pretty annoying, probably something like Last Word again, pre 2.0. So we'll see. Shotguns, they're just nerfing these into the ground. If you're a shotgun user, I feel so bad for you right now, but they're just basically making it so that if you blink shotgun, if you are someone that's like catapult shotgunning, or this is the Titans, any of you guys that are doing that stuff are going to be hit kind of hard by this. They're slowing the ready times for all shotguns, so that's like as you're getting ready to swap or do whatever, that's slower. Additional recoil for stability, so that's like invective users, going to be harder to control. Slower reload speed across the entire reload stat range, that's all of them affected. Slower time to aim down sights for all shotguns. Slower base movement speed for shotguns when they're active, walking, running, aiming down sights, etc. Sprint is unaffected. Adding 2 frames delay when firing out of sprint. And then increased base damage against AI combatants, which doesn't matter for Crucible. So if you're a shotgun user, oh boy, they're really trying to hit you over the head. Fusion rifles seems like they're getting better stats across the board. I haven't used a fusion rifle since the summertime, basically. So high stability will. You know what? I used Telesto, so you can say Yeah, 2.0, I use that. High stability will keep the projectile grouping closer together and improve your chance of hitting all shots. High range will increase projectile speed and reduce the enemy's ability to dodge the burst. And then charge speed will move the weapon's roll from reactive to anticipatory as it goes from fast to slow. So basically, they're going to increase the speed for the fast charging. They're going to make it better for stability for those that are firing from the hip or aiming down sights. And then you're going to see an increased base damage to AI combatants. Fusion rifles should be interesting, I'll say that. Sniper rifles, if you're using Luck in the Chamber, Mr. Irene or Mrs. Irene, whoever you are out there using Irene, you have to hit your precision shots now. No more Luck in the Chamber body shots for you, which is probably the biggest change. They increased the optimal range, which seemed a little messed up when they were reducing it, but so damage fall off isn't as bad. And then Luck in the Chamber, bye-bye. Bye-bye Luck in the Chamber body shots. Thank you. Sidearms are getting a little bit better here. Not worth mentioning because almost no one uses it, but they're seeing basically extended range and better reload speed across the board. And then there's specific weapon tuning for exotics here that I'm not going to name really, other than saying that the Hawkmoon is reduced base range by 20, and the Chaperone got affected. They reduced the base damage for that and increased precision damage to scale. The 1.75 was 1.1, so sounds like you get a headshot with that, you're going to be feeling good about yourself. So other than that, I'm really interested to hear what you guys think the meta will be. For me, again, I feel like we're kind of returning back to vanilla Destiny with some of these changes. I'm interested to see how pulse rifles fare against the auto rifles right now. Zalo Supercell probably going to be the one that a lot of people gravitate to. I'm going to recommend that you guys try that when this hits. I think auto rifles will be in a very, very good spot. Interested to see how hand cannons are going to feel. Hopefully aimed out sights does not feel broken like it does right now. And pulse rifle users, myself included, although anyone that watches me knows I switch my weapons a whole lot, so I can't really classify myself as anything other than a guy that uses a lot of weapons. You're going to be a little hurt. You're going to be a little sad with 2.1, but it's okay. It'll be okay. I think that those will still be pretty viable, but maybe we'll see something that's a little bit more balanced across the board. But I feel like auto rifles are going to come out on top because they require less from the users. They're less demanding than some of the others just because you can hold down the trigger. Don't have to worry about feathering things. Anytime you get full auto, usually means the results can be a little bit better for you, especially if the stability is up there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. Leave a like. Let me know your thoughts. What's going to happen with 2.10? Is this the end of your Destiny spree if you've been playing? Are you done playing now with the auto rifles coming back? I know they made a lot of folks upset. I know they did. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I'll be on the lookout, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?